morning, everybody. Good morning. This lighting is not going to do wonders for my ego, right? It's looking at convenience stores, thinking how one day, this is going to be me. And I think I finally figured it out. And I think part of the thing is you got to think about where you're moving. And that place is going to be to Conway, Arkansas. And what is Conway, Arkansas? It's a college town. There's multiple universities. It's a growing city. It's growing quick. And when I visited there, I checked out all the convenience stores. They have a bunch of convenience stores, and the food to get it at convenience stores is very expensive. Just like when I went in here right now, the pizza, the hot dogs, everything looked nasty. It looked old. It looked crumbly. But people will buy it because it's a convenience. And it's expensive. It's marked up as hell. These people are making bank off that sort of thing. This and fountain drinks. AI is great. Without AI, I don't think this would be possible, honestly. I don't know how to do half of these things, but AI is helping me do everything. Come from taxes to cost to everything. AI is on the ball, especially like Grok. It's got like this deep think mode. It goes through everything and it comes up with these good things. So it's giving me a pretty negative forecast for having a $100,000 budget. So my budget to start this business is going to be $80,000. That is a goal that I think I can hit, albeit whether it's like loans or something like that, I think I can make that happen. There's about 10 to 15 convenience stores in that place in Conway, right? And see, the initial inventory is gonna be the most expensive thing. Obviously, like there's the lease deposit and the first 3 months of rent, but here's my plan, and I got my first concept of a store. And so far with my plan, it's at a total cost of $54,000. That's feasible. We could do that. We could definitely make that happen. So I'm not going to be ordering food. I'm not going to have like food come in frozen, like pizzas and hot dogs and that stuff. I'm going to focus, like, you know, In-N-Out. In-N-Out's a great example. In-N-Out has a great menu. It's like 5 things and they're all amazing. All I need to do for the food is lock in like 5 to 6 items, couple breakfast, couple lunch items, right? That can also pass as dinner, and just make sure they're amazing in quality. So like for snacks, what is one thing that's always huge in the South? Like goober peas. I love them. I love making them. I've mastered that recipe. You can lock that one in. Fried pickle spears are huge in Arkansas. I'm still thinking about these things, but that's one of them that I'm pretty sure is going to make it to the table. And here would be like the lunch options. Fried bologna sandwiches, Arkansas classic. Hot dogs with cheese dip, which is a classic Arkansas thing. And it's optional if you want to do that because you'll still have other things like onions and stuff. But they're going to be made the day of. They're going to be made hot dogs here. They didn't come frozen. They're not pre-packaged. All the 7-Eleven hot dogs do slap. When they're just rolling like that all day, they look disgusting. And we threw away so many hot dogs. Make it to order, and it's like real quick, 30 seconds, done. You're out of the day, right? Because when I worked at 7-Eleven, I would ask people, do you want this? Or do you want me to make a new one for you? And they would go, how long is it going to take? I would say a minute and a half. They would go, okay, make me a new one. Of course, because everyone's got a minute and a half to spare, especially if it's gonna up the quality, right? Chicken sandwiches, right? And spicy chicken sandwiches. Also gravy optional, right? And barbecued pulled pork sliders. That's the Ian menu so far. I'm gonna need a chef, right? I can make a few of these things pretty damn good. Nobody makes wieners better than I do. I can make amazing goober peas. I'm still struggling with the Cajun style though. But see, those are just some small menu items that I'm gonna lock in. I pulled all the prices from Walmart. I did all this work myself. For example, the chicken sandwich, spicy gravy optional. The final cost of all those ingredients, let's say I make the 30 sandwiches in bulk, it cost me $1.50 to make that. So if I sell each sandwich for $2.50, I'm killing my competition. These are college students. People don't make a lot of money in Arkansas. Would you want to go to, I think one of the major places there is a Shell station, and I checked their prices. It's like all of like $5 to $4 for the sandwiches. Or would you rather get less ingredients, healthier, homemade, slapping, bigger portions for $2.50, $3? All I got to do is spread the word at that point. Now I need a fountain machine. I want a big fountain machine. And luckily, my luck, Little Rock, 30 minutes down the road, makes fountain machines, right? There's a company right there, so I could buy one there. They're about $5,000 brand new, and I could sell fountain drinks. Now this is where you pair them with food, you get deals. Now see, I'm not great at business, or maybe I am, I don't know, I haven't tried it, but I know the business. And I know that when you pair these drinks with food items, they will sell. So that $3 sandwich, you make it $3.50 with the fountain drink, right? And you're pairing these things up and they're going out the door and they're buying these combos left and right. So you gotta have fountain drinks. And the most expensive fountain drink will be $2. We're gonna undercut the competition, but still keep profits. And the business will be okay because we have YouTube on the back burner helping supplement income, right? That's my theory so far. As long as we're just a little bit in the profit, I don't care. Because when you start a business, you need to work hard. I will work at this store for 12 to 16 hours a day. I will sleep there if I have to. I will close if I have to. I'll open if I have to. God forbid Armando's not with me. Maybe he doesn't make it. I will make this happen. And I'll work there every single day of my life if I have to make it work. because I love working in a gas station. This is my dream job, and I know this is it because I wake up and I get excited about this. I get excited about this plan. I've been putting work into this plan for a long time now. My fountain drink prices are 20% below local norms, drawing UCA students, commuters, high margins, ensure rate of return on investment on the machine in 2 to 3 months will be in the green. All right, now a lot of stores have these like huge walk-in coolers, right? That ain't happening. I'm not rich, I don't have money like that. I'm gonna have to buy like the regular coolers that you see at like some regular stores, right, where you stock them from the back end like that. That's what I'm gonna have to do. And I'll have enough money just to have 2 of them. Now, I'm not gonna be able to sell alcohol for a long time because you gotta get your license, and there's a certain amount per people, so I'd have to wait till the city expands if there's not a license available. Excuse me, this thing is very bubbly. Now, I have 2 coolers, right? And in these coolers, you can have like water, soda, energy drinks. I would just get like the most popular things and maybe like have a specific section for like interesting flavors of the week, right? Like new things to try. That's another cool thing. If I had a store that had like new products every week, I would go back and check it out, right? You got to think of things to get people to return. So like, for example, you got to start free refills for the, like anytime they come back. I don't know how the promotion's going to work yet, but I'll be doing free refills or like 50-cent refills for like returning customers, because you just got to get people in the door. I don't know business, but I know the business. Now here's a part that's very expensive: snacks and goods. Ordering chips and snacks and things like that. It's pretty easy. Anybody could work that out. You can figure out how to get in contact with companies and sell them once you have licenses, etc. But I'm gonna have a section that's pre-packaged like snacks and sweets, and it's all Arkansas made, right? Local places. I've already been Petite G Meats Jerkies, Yarnell's ice cream, stuff like that, like Arkansas brand stuff. Because when I'm in California and I see made in California, I'm like, yeah, let's get it. Everywhere you're from, you want to go like, that's me, I want that. You know, like you want to support the local businesses. So that's very important. I don't want to come in here and suck the blood out of the community, right? You want to actually make things here and give back to the community. And that's a good way to have that. There's a guy in my city, the liquor store that I always used to go to when I was getting drunk all the time. I used to go in there when it first opened. He had nothing in there. It was nothing. It was a little tiny store with a little tiny cooler. And now it's massive. Bigger store. It's the biggest store you've ever seen in your entire life. Watch, I'll go in there and I'll show you guys. And it is huge. Now, I'm not going to have alcohol like this. I will have alcohol eventually, cigarettes eventually, gambling eventually, but those things are coming down the line. Right now, I'm just focused on the things that I can do, have a little tiny store with select items that's cheaper than the competition, while I slowly add things and expand and take over the Arkansas convenience store empire. It's pretty late now. I was working on putting this video together, but this is what I have so far. An $80,000 budget, and to get there, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to work non-stop to get to this goal this year. This is part of season 2. So from now on, I am not taking a single dime from YouTube. All my YouTube money, I am committed to saving and opening up the store. And I'm just gonna have to go hard with Uber Eats. If that doesn't work out like I really think it's going to, then that means me working somewhere else. And that's why I'm not interested in pursuing like going to school, getting a trade, because you only get one shot in your life, I believe. And when you get a chance like this, you don't pass it up. And what I mean by one shot is, yeah, of course you could keep trying and you're gonna get it eventually. I'm in a position right now I probably won't get again, right? Like in 5 years, I won't be in the same position. So I mean that this is my one chance to actually make this a real like thing, like make it reality. And if I don't take this, this is one of those things that I feel like I would regret for a long time. So I'm gonna keep working on my business plan. I'm gonna keep working on the recipes, keep working on the solid food selections. I'm actually planning on like trying to test them with people just on the street, see if they like them, see if they're good. And I'm just gonna keep working, keep researching, keep finding out how to get licenses, how to do the taxes, how to do everything, because I have no knowledge. And I also wanna speak to a couple business owners like around me, like the guy I told you about at the store. I wanna talk to him, see if he has like a few minutes. Be like, hey sir, I'd like to just have like a moment of your time. I'm a YouTube guy, blah, blah, blah. I love working in convenience stores. Like maybe you can like spit some game, show me the knowledge, right? And we'll go from there. So I'm gonna keep researching, keep doing it, but I just wanted to share this video and let you guys know that this isn't just some like, I'm gonna go there and open up a store. I'm locking in, I'm trying to come up with a solid business plan, and I'm taking this very serious. Because imagine Armando and I, at the end of our life, at the end of the road, right? 2 dead-end job working 7-Eleven employees managed to hit a viral video, and it turns out that we open a store, an ex-felon, like it's a nice success story, man. I'm sunburned from the boat ride yesterday. I can really see it now with the light gone. And I think this whole thing, like filming this whole thing, which is why I started this is going to be part of my opening my own store series. This is going to be everything, like the initial planning, moving to Arkansas, trying to open up the store, dealing with all these things. I'm going to film the whole entire process. It's kind of like, you know, when people get into van life and they film like them building their van and building the bed and building the fridge and, well, I don't know, you buy a fridge, but you know what I'm saying, building the shower. That's going to be what this is for van life, but me building my own convenience store. And if I fail, then I fail. I probably will. Odds are if you open a business, you're going to fail. But in my mind, I'm willing to put in the hours. I'm a hardworking guy. I worked 10-hour shifts at 7-Eleven anyway, and I loved it. Imagine if it was my own store. I'd be willing to put in 12-hour, 16-hour days. I don't care. I'm going for it. Because there's no greater accomplishment, in my opinion, than opening your own business and having success. And that must feel incredible. So I can't wait. But before this video goes on and I ramble and ramble, thank you guys for coming in. And I want to say thank you to everybody who donated this week. Sorry I didn't get a video. The stealth camping didn't really work out the way I planned. And big ups to the tweakers this week. Thank you guys for being a member of the channel. This door's opening. I feel like I'm haunted. I know this is unrealistic. I know this is an unrealistic goal. I'm a guy, bro, I don't even have a high school diploma. What am I thinking in my life, thinking I can open up a business? But with AI, with Grok, this stuff is helping so much. And I hope Armando comes with me. And deep in my heart, when I think about it, I know he will, because how could you pass this up? From working a dead-end job to becoming a successful business owner, no matter what happens, we gotta give it a shot. So obviously, I'm nowhere near 80K to 100K. I think sometime next year, if I still have a following that's supporting me, I will try to open up like a GoFundMe. And one of the ideas I had is, if you donate to the GoFundMe, you will permanently, forever have a place with your name on the store, on the wall, right? Like you will permanently be on the wall forever if you donated during the GoFundMe. So that's just one of the ideas that I'm working on. I think that one is super cool. And yeah, who knows? Maybe this one day could be as big as Gas Station Encounters, and this could be known like as the YouTube convenience store, right? It used to be the YouTube 7-Eleven, but those days are gone. It could be like the YouTube convenience store. And eventually one day I would like to have like a super nice big convenience store, maybe in like downtown Conway. I think that sounds awesome, you know? Something that the family and the kids could be proud of, and something that you could build from the ground up, be a member of the community, give back to the community. I just think it sounds pretty sweet. So if you made it this far, I'm once again asking you to put sloth in your comments. See? He's the little positivity sloth, man. It says, it doesn't matter how slow you go, as long as you don't stop. I like that a lot. And yeah, if that sounds like something you're into, seeing me fulfill my dream and open up my own store, it's kind of funny. My dream was always to work at a gas station. I don't know, since I was 22 years old. I was like, yeah, this is it. I want a gas station. I want to make this happen. Go ahead and subscribe if you're into that type of thing. Peace! And Buckeries. Thanks for watching, everybody.